Hi, good to see you again. Been a little bit. A lot of stuff in the news today. Most of it political. Bessie DeVos, our Secretary of Education, she stepped out. Talking about how that it would just be an abomination to forgive all the student loans. And I don't totally disagree with this. But anyhow, I don't want to cover this today. I want to wait and make it a full feature thing because I want to get more in depth into the education situation. A bipartisan group has brought forth a stimulus package bill, $908 billion. Now this $908 billion would be used for cover states giving out unemployment and helping other state and local organizations cover their bills and things where they're not getting enough tax money with the COVID being here and not near as much work going on for taxes being paid. But Mitch McConnell steps up. That's not going to happen. Not under his watch. Not unless it's exactly what he brought forth back this summer and the Democrats voted it down. He will not let the Senate vote for it. So folks, you may get it, you may not get it. $908 billion is a lot of money to spend, especially when they're calling this a down payment. Now, a down payment to me sounds like you're taking out a loan. You're going to have monthly payments thereafter. Ongoing. What are their future plans on giving this out? I know they've talked before about $2.2 trillion. This is almost half of it. How much farther are they planning on going now? Just what are their plans? I wish they'd step up and say what they're looking forward to. I wish they would have done this about 6 months ago. Don't know if things would have turned out the way it did in the election. Who knows though? But Pennsylvania Supreme Court has viewed the trial case on Bill Cosby. They find a lot of concern in it. Mainly 5 witnesses that testified, not as to what Bill Cosby did in this case, but what they claim that Bill Cosby has done in the past. That was unsubstantiated. Even though he may have done it, he may not have done it. I'm not getting into that. But it was not substantiated, and here they are testifying to it in court as though it is absolute fact, when it has nothing to do with what he's being tried for, other than to show prior activity and ongoing behavior. And they're greatly concerned. He may well end up with a new case. It'll be a couple of months before we know. It'll take them that long to think about it, ponder on it, write up their assents or agreements. I don't know if Bill Cosby is guilty of this. I weren't there. Only the people that were involved with it really know. If he did it, he needs to be sentenced for it. If he did it, to me it doesn't matter if this case goes through or not. But we don't know that. All we can do is base it off the law. And lawyers that were trying the case knew what law is and how trial works and what can be presented and can't be presented. And the judge presiding over it knew what can be presented and can't be presented. And if this is stuff that should not have been let in, they should not have let it in then. They shouldn't have to keep coming back and forth through the Supreme Court and other courts to straighten out the mess that the first judge created. This is a waste of taxpayer money. It's a waste of time on Bill Cosby's part and his lawyer. It's a waste of money on his part. If they didn't have the evidence to convict him, they should have let him go. If they had the evidence, they should have tried him fair and square. They tried O.J. 20-some years ago, maybe close to 30 now. Tried him straight out. He was found innocent. Had to let him go. By law, he's not guilty of that. If that was going to be the case with Bill Cosby, things happen. There's a lot more people that are convicted when they're innocent than they are that gets off when they're guilty. Tighten up, judges. Tighten up, lawyers. Do a better job. Thank you for listening to me today, folks. Have a great day. Appreciate you listening to me. Don't forget to write and tell me your comments, okay? Love you.